Well, so both of you guys have some crossover for the age of students that you're interacting with in a lot of ways. Um, and those are definitely right important stages of life. We all experience a lot of changes all around us during those stages of life. I want to speak to the perspective of students. I'd love you to share your heart a little bit on some of the things that you're praying for your students. And I kind of want to access these because I do think that there are lots of bricks that are put into our character from that age. So I'd love to hear from your perspective, some of the students you're working with. And men, I want us to hear from a perspective. What are things that, we were challenged with, or different bricks in our character that we had from back in early formation days, latter middle school into high school, even into college. Because I do think we have lots of tendencies to call back to the student body.
Are you talking about just in general or specifically now in the situation that we're in?
Yeah, thinking specifically the situation we're in.
Yeah. Well, we had 2 weeks. So we were just on spring break this last week, and so we had 2 weeks where we were doing distance learning already, and so it's still fairly new for students. So I'm guessing that at some point it's really gonna set in that they're not going to be seeing their friends for a while, and so just some of those feelings of loneliness and isolation that they're going to be dealing with is one of the things that I'm going to be praying for a lot.
Yeah, I can jump off of that. I think I just think like a lot of high schoolers are just going through kind of times of loss of different specific events that are kind of milestones. At our school we do something a little different called formal, where we don't bring outside guests, but it's our kind of prom, so that's probably not going to happen. We have an kind of a spoken word event called Creative Expressions. That's not happening. Graduation is a question mark for our seniors. We had 2 mission trips, one to Puerto Rico for the 12th grade. In the same way, all of us have been thinking about different things that we're sacrificing. Mostly for myself, it's been on the topics of comfort and ease and things that I just like or preferences in my life. But for high schooler, those are pretty all-encompassing kind of things that matter a lot to them. So I think I've just been praying they stay encouraged. Some of them are in difficult home situations where I think a lot of us quarantining with our family is not what we would choose, but it's not real hard. But for some of our students, it is really hard. And so I think just praying that God would meet them in those challenges.